My name is Cindy. I'm here to provide an overview of VitalSpring Affynyty and a brief orientation for administrators. In this screencast, we'll demonstrate the VitalSpring Affynyty Employee Portal, illustrate the administrator registration process, then sign in as an administrator and give a short orientation for employer-designated Affynyty administrator. To begin, let's sign into the Employee Portal for VitalSpring Affynyty. It's important that administrators distinguish their employee sign-in from their administrator sign-in. Once you've authenticated, you'll land on the home page. Let's jump briefly to the My Profile tab. My Profile is the employee's access to their Affynyty account settings. Notice the menu at the left of the screen. Here, employees can view and edit their personal account information, change their password, set their vendor linkages, or invite family members to register for their own Affynyty accounts. Let's return to the Home tab. From the Home tab, you're going to witness that the portal provides two views, a summary view, which we're seeing now, and an expanded See All detailed view. Within the expanded view, we will see the Go Back link to allow employees to return to this summary view. We'll see this several times on our tour. The work you do as an administrator will affect information that displays to the employees. Let's walk around this Home tab, beginning with Health links at the top left. Health links offer employees access to current educational, informative, and useful health-related tools and sites. The portal view will display the top 6 links, and the expanded See All view displays details and links. Notice at the top right, I have a Go Back link. My Benefits, just below the health links on the left, in the portal view displays your current health benefit selections. To expand, click the See All link. This detailed view displays valuable account and benefit provider contact information. Let's click Go Back at the top right. Both the health links and the My Benefits areas can be affected by work that you perform as an administrator in vendor contacts. In the center of the screen, employees will see the financial summary. The portal view here provides current financial statistics based on their health plan participation. The expanded See All will link you to details which have greater freedom of date range definition and will display financial statistics of any qualifying family members. Below that in the center, My Health Records, in the portal view provides employees with a summary information regarding recent medical, prescription, or dental claim encounters. The expanded More Information links allow employees to view historical claims and encounter detail information. On the right of the screen, we have the Employer Communications area. Employer Communications allows the employer to stay connected and to keep employees informed through messages and calendar events. Administrators play an integral role in both areas of employer communications. The Messages area will display the top 5 employer-generated messages in the portal view. I can mouse over the title of a message to display message details, or click the See All link. Here, employees view employer-generated messages in their entirety. Let's click Go Back. The Events calendar in the portal view allows employees to see employer-generated events. I can roll over an event to view the details. To expand, I click the See All link. This displays a larger calendar view for ease of event viewing. In either view, I have month, week, and day functionality that allow me to expand the calendar. Let's go back. That concludes our tour of the Employee Portal. Let's log out and go back to our presentation. Now I'd like to illustrate the administrator registration process. An administrator's name and contact information are supplied by the employer. VitalSpring Affynyty staff will create a profile and assign administrator access rights. An automated email will go to the employer-designated administrator. When you receive this email, note your username in bold and click the Get Started button to begin the registration process. You'll be presented with a screen to detail your new password, and you must confirm that password before you can submit and move on. Terms and Conditions display. You must check the box and agree to the terms and condition before the Continue button will be active. Once your registration process is complete, use the Click Here feature to access the administrator interface. You may want to bookmark the administrator interface as admin and then bookmark the employee portal with a different tag. Remember, your administrator sign-in is different than your employee sign-in. Let's proceed with a brief administrator orientation. First, I'll sign in as an administrator. As an employer administrator, you have the ability to create useful, informative, and powerful communications directed toward your Affynyty users, the employees, which can significantly increase the value of their Affynyty experience. I'm going to use the menu at the left of your screen and begin with Messages. Messages allow you to create new messages for distribution to all or a specified subset of your fellow employees. The messages you create will appear on the Affynyty main portal page under Employer Communications. The first time you log in, there may not be any messages. Simply click Create Message. On the Create Message screen, key in the title and content. Content will display at rollover as well as in the See All Details view for employees. Assign the priority will set messages by the importance and affect which messages display in the portal view. Now, employees can always go to the See All link to view all of their messages. Select the start and end date to determine when this message will display to employees, and define a population of users for your message distribution using business unit, employment status, and health plan. Then, click Submit to save your work. At the end date, messages will no longer appear in the employee portal. However, they persist for administrators. Use the Edit feature to edit messages, including recycling past date messages. There's also a Delete functionality to permanently remove a message. Now, let's return to the menu at the left and move on to Events. Events keep Affynyty users informed and can increase participation in company-sponsored events. You can publish the yoga class schedule, add a reminder for the blood drive next week, or save the date for a lunch with CEO. Here, you'll populate the calendar of events for distribution to all or a specified subset of Affynyty users. The first time you log in, there may not be any messages. Simply click Create Event. On the Create Event screen, key in the title and content. Content will display at rollover and in the See All Details of the calendar view. Assigning the priority will sort events by importance and affects which events display in the portal view. Employees can always click the See All link to view all events on the larger calendar. Select the start and end date to determine where the event will display on the calendar, and then define the population to view scheduling for this event by detailing the business unit, employment status, and health plan. Then, click Submit to save your work. Events persist for administrators. You can use the Edit feature to edit or reschedule an event, including recycling past date events. There's Delete functionality to permanently remove any event from the calendar. Now, let's move on to Contacts. The list of contacts you create will appear on the Affynyty main portal page under My Health Benefits. You can provide users with critical contact information, and you can tailor the contact list for specific subgroups of employees. The first time you log in, there may not be any contacts. Simply click the Add Contact button. Link the appropriate vendor logo by selecting from the vendor name pick list. Key in the display name and contact name, as well as contact phone number. These are required. Email, fax, and postal address fields are optional. Tailor the distribution for this contact information by selecting the business unit. Then, click Submit to save your work. Contacts also provide edit and delete functionality. That concludes our overview of the Affynyty Administrator interface. Now let's log out and return to our presentation for a wrap-up. Need some help or just want to know more? We have an Affynyty Administrator guide that's available through your VitalSpring account manager. We also offer help on board with the application. Thank you for joining me for this VitalSpring Affynyty overview and Administrator Orientation. I hope this time has been helpful.